Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn a new poem on Killing a Tree by Jeev Patel from class 9th Beehive textbook. So it was written by Jeev Patel. So let's check about the poet. Jeev Patel is an Indian poet, playwright, painter, as well as a practicing physician. He belongs to a group of writers who have subscribed themselves to the green movement, which is involved in an effort to protect the environment. His poems speak of deep concerns for nature and exposes man's cruelty to it. So we can in this poem on killing a tree, we can see the introduction what it says. The poet sensitizes the reader and highlights the fact that trees are living things. He equates trees with humans to convey that trees should not be cut because destroying trees is just like killing a human being. It is a criticism of human callousness and cruelty. Callousness means hard heartedness without any kind. Okay, so let's check the poem stanza by stanza. Stanza 1. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. The first line says, if you want to kill a tree, it take much time. For simple jab is sudden rough blow. With a simple jab, it will not die. So here the poet is giving us instructions how to kill a tree. Remember, this is sarcasm. He doesn't mean that. That means he doesn't want to kill a tree. Instead, he wanted to learn that, teach the people that we should not kill anything. We should not destroy anything. Here is the poet is comparing the human being with the tree. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous side, sprouting leaves. So here the tree has grown slowly, consuming the earth. Consuming the earth means taking the things from the earth, then rising out of the earth, coming out of the earth, feeding upon its crust. The crust is the upper surface of the earth. Then absorbing years of sunlight, air, water. So he's taking for years sunlight, air, water, everything he's absorbing. And out of its leprous side, leprous is a type of disease in which the color of the skin will be loosened. That is, there will not be discolored. The skin will be discolored. So here, leprous side means discolored bark. Discolored bark. Okay. So from that discolored bark of the tree, the sprouting leaves will come out. Here the poet wants to say that we don't want to kill any tree. He's saying how to kill he says in the poem, but clearly he doesn't want to kill a tree. Instead he wanted to teach the people that should not kill any tree. Is it? So there will no then we can check the second stanza. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. So hack and chop. Hack means cut roughly by striking heavy blows. Chop means to cut down. Same. But this alone won't do it. So if you want to, so you have to hack and chop the tree, but that also will not do alone. Not so much pain will do it. That also will not give any pain to it. The bleeding bark will heal. Bleeding bark. So if you cut any tree, you can see some liquid, a sort of liquid is flowing out of the tree. That is a type of liquid. So here the poet says that compares that sort of liquid as the blood of a man. If we cut any part of our body, you can see the blood is bleeding out. The same way, here the poet says it is the blood of the bark. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs. Miniature means small forms which, if unchecked, will expand again to form a size. So you can hack and chop the tree, and from the tree there will be bleeding. And even though if you didn't check it again and again, another branches, small twigs will come out of that, and it will be form into a big tree. Now let's check the stanza 3. No, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped, tied, and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely out of from the earth cave, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. So in the third stanza, the poet says that so we should not do such things to kill a tree. Instead, what we have to do? Now the root is to be pulled out. We must pull out the root out of the anchoring earth. Here, anchoring earth means the trees are held securely with the help of the roots in the earth. So the earth is holding the tree very tightly. So if you want to kill the tree, what you want to do? You have to pull out the root from the anchoring earth. It is to be roped. You tie rope on it, tied and pulled out, snapped out. Snapped out means chopped out, cut down, or pulled out entirely. You have to take out the complete tree out. You have to take out the root out of the earth, out from the earth cave. Earth cave means here the earth is the home of the tree. So you have to take out the tree out of the earth, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. The strength of the tree is the root. So the root must be came out, and then only it will be die. Then the matter of scorching and choking in the sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. So the matter you have to take out, the root you have to take out. Scorching and choking here means to drying up, the drying up of the tree after being uprooted. So you have to take out the root and kept it in the sunlight. Then it must be, you expose it in the sunlight. Then sun and air, it will be browning. It will change its color. The root will change its color. Then it will be hardening, twisting. Then finally withering. Withering means drying, and then it is dense, and finally the root will be died. So the way how to kill the tree, he says here as you have to take out the entire, you take out the main part, the root you must take out, you must keep it out, the sensitive part. Okay, then you must keep it out and dry it. So let's check the poetic devices. Rhyme scheme. There is no rhyme scheme in the poem. It is written in a free verse. Now check another one. Personification from the first stanza. To kill a tree. Tree is personified. Tree is compared as the human being. Okay, so personified here the tree as a human being in the first stanza. So we can check the next poetic devices in the poem. So next you can see enchantment. That the lines, one line is go to another line without any punctuation mark at the end. Look, their knife will do it. Has grown slowly, feeding upon, absorbing years. Hide sprouting leaves. So without any punctuation mark, one line goes to the another line. That is called enchantment. Next is the stanza 1 metaphor, indirect comparison, leproside. So leprosy is a type of disease we know. So here the bark of the tree is compared as the discolored skin of a human being. So leprous hide. That is metaphor used in the first stanza. So three poetic devices we checked here: personification, metaphor, and enchantment. Now let's check the next one. Stanza 2, alliteration is the poetic device used there. Bleeding bark, b. The repetition of consonant sound in close connections. The b sound is repeated there. Bleeding bark, b sound. Then metaphor. Metaphor is indirect comparison. Bleeding bark. Here bleeding bark, that means the liquid of the tree, the sort of liquid coming out of the tree is compared as the blood of the human being, that is bleeding. So this bleeding bark is also a metaphor. Bleeding bark is also used as metaphor. And you can see next one. Let's check to the next one, enjoyment. So here chop, but this alone do it. Heal and from close, ground will rise, pose which again to form. That is the bolded words you can see. After that word you cannot see any full stop there or any of the punctuation mark there. Using that same line, going to the another one. Okay, stanza third, alliteration. Poetic devices, you can check in the alliteration. So white and wet is there, used white and wet. V sound is repeated in the lines. Okay, stanza 3, poetic device, repetition. Repetition, you can see 3 times the word pulled out is used. Pulled out, pulled out, pulled out. So 3 times pulled out is used there. That is the repetition in the stanza. Okay, third one, enjambment. Stanza 3, enjambment. Snapped out or pulled out entirely to expose the sources hidden for years inside the earth. So here 3 words, that is 3 lines. You can see without any punctuation mark it is forwarded. So I hope you understood the poem. So if you like the class, you can subscribe and enable the bell icon also in my channel. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. See you again. Bye.